They don't want to see us win, prosper, and they'll do anything in their power to stop that. To them, we're not even considered human beings. It's time we stand together.
Peace and power, brothers and sisters. You're tuned in to the Midnight Advocate, where we shine legal light into life's darkest corners, and where freedom rides shotgun with faith. I'm Lucius Conway, your legal night watchman, rolling through the midnight hour with tools, truth, and the tenacity to help you reclaim your rights. Tonight's truth is this: a suspended license ain't the end of the road, but it is a stop sign. And tonight we're going to talk about how to get you moving again, legally, safely, and with full restoration. We're digging into DWLS, driving while license suspended, and how unpaid tickets can snowball into years off the road. But more importantly, we're breaking down how to reinstate your license and what to expect at an SOS hearing. Let's buckle up. It's midnight. Let's get to work. So, I knew a sister. She was sharp, hardworking, single mother of 3. She had a few unpaid traffic tickets from back when life got tight. Before she knew it, her license was suspended. But she kept driving. Not for joy, for survival. To work, to the store, to daycare. Then one night she gets pulled over for speeding. Ends up booked for DWLS. Car got impounded, kids thus stranded, and job jeopardized. The system didn't care why she was driving, just that she was driving without a valid license. So we got to work. She paid off the old fines, requested her driving record, filed for a Secretary of State hearing, and built a case for her hardship and responsibility. Only 6 months later, which is not a long time considering, she had her license back and a whole new sense of power. Brothers and sisters, being off the road doesn't mean you're off track. It does, however, mean it's time for a detour. I'm here to guide the way. DWLS is one of the most common charges in our community, and one of the most preventable. Whether it's for unpaid tickets, missed insurance, or a lapse in your renewal, the system will suspend your license without blinking. And if you keep driving, the penalties multiply. So here's tonight's advocacy truth. You have the right to restore your driving privilege through knowledge, documentation, and courage. License reinstatement isn't just about getting your car keys back. It's about restoring your independence, your access to work, and most of all, your peace. And you don't have to go through it alone. In our midnight law brief, our topic is license suspension and SOS hearings, how to get your license back. 3 steps to handle a license suspension the smart way. Number 1, pull your driving record. Go to your Secretary of State or DMV website, request a full driving record, which will show all your suspensions, all your violations, and the reinstatement requirements. This is your roadmap. You don't want to be trying to guess at what you owe. You want to get it in writing. Number 2, clear what you can. Pay off the old tickets or set up payment plans. Some courts will recall suspensions once you pay or you appear. And if you qualify, request a restricted license for work or medical use. The tiny URL on the next slide will help you determine if you qualify for a restricted license. In most instances, if you're a single parent and sole wage earner and primary caregiver, in most instances, you will qualify for a restricted license, depending on how you wound up with a suspension. Number 3, prepare for the SOS hearing. That's your Secretary of State hearing, SOS. If your license was suspended due to serious or repeated issues, like multiple DWLSs or driving while license suspended charges, or if you got a DUI or there's the driving while intoxicated, and then the if intoxication has anything to do with it, because they have other letters, since people get high on things other than alcohol. The law has been modified to accommodate those other substances. But that can be an issue, which may require a formal hearing. But you can still do it now. So you want to gather your documents, proof of sobriety if you need that, which AA, substance use programs can help by saying you've completed the program and they believe you're responsible, etc. You want employment documentation, completed fines, letters of support, and any required courses that you might be encouraged or mandated to take. You can also request an in-person hearing or a written hearing, but you don't ever want to approach unprepared. I want a hearing, and you don't have anything ready to submit to prove your ability to maintain your license again. So here's some key phrases that you can use with an advocate or with the Secretary of State, but I always suggest you run it by chatgpt.com first. It's a free artificial intelligence tool online that can be very, very helpful. And whenever we ask it a question, we give it our locality so that it can find the legal jurisdiction and laws governing that question. So here are your questions. Can I request a hearing to reinstate my license in Michigan? What are the steps to clear a DWLS suspension in Michigan? Is a restricted license an option while I work on full reinstatement in Michigan? So these are questions that you would actually ask an advocate or chatgpt.com. Some resources that you can utilize is Michigan SOS hearings at michigan.gov/SOS. Free legal help from michiganlegalhelp.org, or the National Legal Aid Directory, which is lsc.gov, or my choice, the tiny URL you will find at the bottom of the upcoming slide. Write that down in your web address bar and enter it and go there, get the information, and it will delineate in writing what I've said to you with specific forms, etc., to be completed and submitted. If your license is suspended, don't just park your future. Go to the tiny URL and start the process. Driving is not a luxury for many of us. It's a matter of survival. Our food for our spirit tonight comes from Psalm chapter 37, verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Family, you might feel stuck right now, off the road, off schedule, off balance. But God still orders your steps. even the ones that take you through courtrooms, SOS hearings, and long nights without a car. Okay, so there's your slide, and there's a tiny URL at the bottom of the slide. Make sure you write that down and get to work. Don't let suspension stop your spirit, and don't let paperwork block your path. You're divinely designed to keep moving. And when the system tries to stall you, heaven's already writing your reinstatement. Stay in motion, stay in faith. If the message hits close to home, it's time to act. Pull that driving record, pay what you can, request your hearing, and prepare like your freedom depends on it, because sometimes it does. If you've been driving dirty, don't stay stuck in fear. Let's get you back on the road the right way. And please share this episode with someone walking, catching rides, on the bus, or driving under stress. You might just help them reclaim their license and their life. Getting your license back is legal. It's liberation, and it's love. Let's pray it out. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He bless every mile you've had to walk and keep you safe until you can drive again with dignity. May the Lord make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May grace meet you at every stoplight and courtroom and open every locked door. May the Lord lift His countenance upon you and give you peace. May you rest tonight, knowing the wheels of justice are turning, and they're turning in your favor. My brothers and my sisters, we rise together. This is the Midnight Advocate. You rest well.